Does make it a little bit dicey, but it's, again, off the back of those pauses, Komodo, finding some rounds, finding some returning momentum. You're always starting to get a little bit concerned maybe if Nongshim found a third, a fourth.
Yeah.
But for now, Boom, hold on. And they are going to lead out the half here.
Different look towards the operator position as well with a pit.
Early. Very early. And Francis is going to pull the trigger as well, get straight out of dodge. And now Danby. Oh, Danby, he does have a little bit of support here in from X-Ross as well, but Shiro will find him. Whitecat denying as well. This is the boom that you were waiting, that you were itching for. And now RB does respond. It's a winnable prospect here still for Nongshim if they find another.
Nightfall's going to go in. It's going to flush them back
There
in towards Showers. Francis good for the one. We equalize 3 versus 3.
Pushing forward. RB now trying to take down Whitecat. This is where it gets dicey. It's just the stinger and the bite hurts.
But he's got upgrades.
He really does. Has the support from the team as well. Berserk's only with the Outlaw, needing to take point here, needing to connect with a bullet, and he does. Narrowly misses the second, but still alive. Still alive, Komodo. Shiro, the man who'd be willing to activate, the man who we've been asking to step up. He was so good all competition. Now in the gate crash, it's perfectly timed, but he's taken, denied. Berserk's, however, the damage. Ivy, oh, he's holding. He's continuing to try and take this one. It will be the beat. No! Ivy! How does he get away with it? Pros don't fake.
It's the experience and the risk when you have a situation like that. Which way do you want to play it? Get the spike half defuse and go for the fight, knowing your opponent is low in HP, seeing what you can do with the trades that come around, but it's the high risk versus high reward. And for this round in Nongshim, that is a breath of fresh air that they needed sorely.
You can never give Nongshim an opportunity, Dion.
No, you can't.
They will take it.
But the thing is, they're not really taking too much on towards NC Slasher at the moment, who's still on the donut.
Another aggressive play, straight down. The gate crash is absolutely brilliant! Massacre outside the hookah. And now only just the singular. Berserk's also taken. Ultimate replenished here for Danby. This is what I'm talking about. It's the Nongshim effect.
It's a great set play to come out from them where their opponents are in the right spot as well. You know, one thing that I was kind of looking at from backside on the day, on Friday and on yesterday as well, these teams that are still losing, it's not like they're losing without giving a chance. It's not like they're losing without giving a go. Those teams are still having some really good set plays to come out, and more often than not, it was just at the wrong location. So for Nongshim there, the fact that Boom are, you know, there for the challenge, at least not ready with the weapons and such, it is a good boon to them for now the transition into the last round of this half.
Oh, going for it again, and they can hear it. Just getting out immediately. Prowler taken. The fuse will still continue for a little while longer. Oh no, Whitecat.
Got him.
And I think that's the spike potentially spotted out by them as well. NC Slasher feeling the pain, still yet to get on the board, finally does. And now X-Ross, he's heard Shiro, but Danby, it doesn't even matter when Danby just continues to find these frags, continuing to open up these opportunities for Nongshim.
The only way that you're getting the spike back in this sort of situation is using the drift to be able to do so. So at least Shiro has managed to find that. No, during the mask, he gets taken on out, and Berserk's,
hang on, Komodo.
He could do it.
There's always a chance when Berserk's lives on. But he's got to be cautious. X-Ross making his way through the cave. He has to clear, but does he have an idea? Of course. However, it's not going to matter when X-Ross, you meet his crosshair, and 5 for Nongshim.
I definitely always would put Berserk's in a situation to be able to win that. He is currently the clutch leader in this tournament, and you would never put him out. Gets those first 2. You think that he might be able to finish that one off. 7-5 is not a tied scoreline, but it is pretty close, especially if Nongshim find the pistol round. It's time for a halftime interview now down on the stage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here again during the halftime interviews. And I'm with none other than Patman and Jing. Hello. You've been in Thailand for so long already, right? And I believe you know some Thai phrases, so would you mind showing us some Thai? Might as well, right? Because you're in Bangkok.
Thai phrases?
You first. You Thai phrases.
สวัสดีครับขอบคุณครับสู้ๆอย่าทิ้ง
Oh, that's good enough. ดีมากเลย Jing, what about you?
ขอตังค์หน่อยครับ
มีใครมีตังค์ให้จริงไหมฮะ โหน่ารักมากๆเลยโอเค I mean, you see all the fans love you so much over here. You just had your meet and greet as well. I just want to know how you felt during that meet and greet just now, seeing that Thai fans really want to support you and your team.
I mean, it was my first meet and greet, and it was really fun to be here in Bangkok. I just arrived earlier, and I hope I can stay longer here in Bangkok.
And for you, Jing, and I'll do translation in one go.
Wait, what's the question?
The question is, how do you feel about the meet and greet you had just now with the Thai fans before you got here?
I mean, I think I'm really, really happy because I get to meet all the fans and my teammates as well. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's just a very happy vibe because everyone here is like really happy and it makes me and my team happy as well. So
Okay, got it. And I mean, I think we have very limited amount of time. We're gonna be very short. Predictions.
Boom.
boom.
Boom, both boom. But that's it, guys. We'll see if it's really gonna be boom. That's it from us. Back to you guys.
5 big booms from the Paper X crew. It's a beautiful sign to see in the fans. You can hear the crowd. And that's because the game that is coming to deserve so far. 7-5, an opportunity to get back in for Nongshim, but Boom can try to hold on.
Yeah, this is going to be a really important pistol for Nongshim to get their foot on this attacking side. Nice and done. Ivy does not want to dance it with the death around this corner, but he'll find the timing and a false sense of security.
They were ready for that one, and now they're going to be ready up in towards the garden as well. A right click from Danby. RB also looking to make it work. Whitecat has to go fishing here, and will he be able to get the catch? He will. Okay, for now, we continue.
Post-plant scenario as well. A player advantage for Nongshim. You got a single smoke as X-Ross. You can put that down to the spawn site to try and keep them at bay, but already disrespected by Berserks.
X-Ross looking to hold onto that line towards elbow. They've got the investment in very, very deep, and now it's going to be this reliance on the flank from Long. Towards the garden bed now, Whitecat and Nats move together.
They don't know that Nats is here though. He has not revealed his position yet.
Spot on. They'll just need to continue to dry by that time. If they can instill some level of panic, maybe forcing them back away from that site. And now as they creep on in, RB will be the first to spot that information. Nats still holding on though from the line, gets the tag. Nats finding another. Maybe there is a world way hitting it. There's still, it's awkward though. However, and with the backs turned, it's not going to matter from Danby, because when one falls, we continue.
As we always know, Danby is a player that is just driven by the momentum that any agent delivers for him. The neon, the pocket pick, the celebrity pick for him, I think maybe an apt way, but the raise for him in this one as well. It's an old classic and an old favorite, right? 19 kills so far. Just a little bit silent in the collection on them, but the numbers do speak for themselves. The pistol round gathered for Nongshim. They're going to look to try and equalize now, but there's going to be an immediate A-short biff.
Very aggressive. It's an opportunity here to build themselves up for Boom. They respond with this one nicely. Potentially there's a world, but it's Danby. Shiro, however, is ready. They're all ready. RB has to try and pick something up here, but Nats is going to be able to deny. The Guardian Eye will respond nicely, but Francis, oh, Francis, you can never count him out in one of these positions as well. The no-scope is going to be ever so important, and the reliance on this position. NC Slasher tried to take it all, but now he's going to be totally solo. Spike now recovered. This would be the 1 versus 3 for Francis.
And they just have no idea where NC Slasher is going to be as well. He's not revealed himself yet.
Just a little bit of a fake. Now creeping on to the line! NC Slasher has not had a hell of a start to this competition, to this map. But he's awoken. The IGL, the captain, needs to lead the charge for Boom. And he does.
As his second kill, and it actually results in a huge round for them as well. The difference of a tight scoreline, looking to get your first gun round in towards the mix, and then maybe you're retaking the lead, but we don't even meet that scenario just yet. This is going to be a big crack of a round for Boom. Maybe blessed a little bit by Paper X.
A Thrifty can do so much for a team's mental, right? But this is the caution. Boom cannot lose the same response.
Danby's got the Bucky.
We know what that king can do.
Absolutely. Grouped together as a pack, though, at the top short, looking to bully their way on in.
They're already moving so aggressively, right? And there's Danby already opening up the bank account nicely. Nats able to respond, though. Does connect onto 2. Well done from Nats here. RB will be able to find another, but that spike will go down.
Nats has done well. Keep this in control.
Danby's
Player
got the
advantage
Phantom.
for Boom. They both do. Upgrades.
It's a scary, scary prospect now. Shiro, just with this outlaw, they will start to move in together. Boombot goes out. RB actually might be caught by the C's. He absolutely will. It's beautiful. A set play on that utility from Whitecat. Now it's on to Danby. But again, Komodo, never count this man out. The impact he can have in the solo position. Tap onto the spike, Haunt not catching, not gathering that information. But now the paint shell's replenished, can go back out onto the line. He's tagged by the Outlaw, 4 points of HP, it's still doable. It's still doable as they hold onto that spike. Danby denies the defusal. NC Slasher, the panic, the time, it's denied! And that is why Danby is one of the best in the world!
What did I just say? Danby has the bucky. You cannot count him out. Francis, the bait. For the bait from Danby to come on through. And guys, the Wolves in this one, they are howling. That should have been the closer. Looking to start to close this map for Boom on the switch up. Looking to throw some mental struggles Nongshim's way. They do not care. They are not phased.
A Zowie clutch this early, winning the thrifty Komodo, denied by their own. We talk about it, you cannot let that sink in.
Danby does not want to go quietly, does he?
No way, Jose. And now Francis, oh, Francis. Thankfully, Ivy there for a little bit of support here. Moving their way back towards short, they've peeled out. Yeah, Danby ready for hookah.
Yeah, meanwhile, you got the hookah push to come out for the Boom guys as well. Doesn't necessarily need a stick and play for the fight.
24 kills, Danby already, and hungry for more. Only into round number 16, Komodo. And they're going to pinch.
Out of charges.
Just need to make sure. Just need to make sure you're not really phased too much in this scenario as Boom as well.
You can't be Ivy. If he gets one, okay, that's a retrievable weapon here now, Komodo. Maybe it's going to be challenging, but...
Nongshim going in towards the B site, doing the due diligence to clear all the corners, get themselves situated for where they want to plant. You look towards Whitecat in this scenario, I think, Mitch. They forego going for the hookah play, the wraparound long instead.
If they get the catch on the X-Ross, paint shells up, the Molotov, they're going to be able to move past this. Whitecat's already slipped the net. Very, very smart from X-Ross to pull away. Now the Satchel in, clearing the corners, looking at the angles. Francis spotted as well. A little bit of damage taken, peppered up now. But the ultimate, it will come out. Whitecat connects onto one, so he will not get it of his own. A fantastic denial. I cannot stress the importance of that showstopper from Danby to remove the opportunity from Boom.
Yes, because it does start to get a bit hot under the collar, doesn't it? When you've got these players that are already showcasing the headshot percentages coming on through, the consistency in playing together as a team as well, trying to get out these trades. Nongshim need to make sure that they are playing a higher caliber level of Valorant at the moment. The game against Motive, that does not matter in this series right now. Boom, the fact that they get wiped by SLT does not matter. These teams are looking different today. Boom. Is it going to stop here, though, now that this attacking side from Nongshim is starting to find its feet?
An upper bracket run last year from Sin Priest Gaming, now Nongshim. A lower bracket to back it up would be incredible. And now as the utility starts to come out, the Nightfall opens up, gives the information. RB already getting the catch here on Berserks. That spike will go down, but Nazi's up so close, he wants to pop that orbital strike. Shiro waiting so patiently. He gets denied. That's again the Danby effect. He puts it down.
No flanks at all coming from Boom at the moment. Meanwhile, NC Slasher still on the other side of the map. I don't think they're going for this. They're going to call for the save.
So much respect being given here. It was a 7-5 half now for the first time in this map. Nongshim Red Force, they're going to be taking the lead back, and whilst Whitecat will get a frag, it's not going to matter. It's not going to add to anything. The more they lose here, the struggles increase, the pressure amounts. But thankfully for Nats, he will defend Whitecat's honor. A return.
Take the second buckshot.
Oh, man. Again, you can already start to see Boom questioning themselves a little bit, right? You know, to come out fighting strength from strength. 5 in a row, winning the bonus, pulling a thrifty. And somehow Nongshim take the lead.
Now is the turning point in this one. A swing scenario though, right? The credits are looking empty. You're saving those 2 weapons. You are incentivized to force up behind them. Whitecat with the showstopper, looking gorgeous here. But Danby on the raise, on the attacking side, leading the charge. 27 kills now. Looking for more, looking for the 30 to find the first map in this series. We know between these 2 teams, Bind gets bloody close. Is this going to keep going? Is it going to keep going?
18 and 27. That is a statistic, and just how much he's grown as a player since that year in Pacific.
Silence Sometimes a virtue, sometimes deadly.
Oh, Shiro needs that frag, and he will deliver.
Down,
On the right line, a sinker.
Just to build that confidence back. A Shiro that's
I got
been
the spike.
somewhat absent outside of the group.
Meanwhile, you've got no real space control from Nongshim either, right? No one pushed up towards Showers, not getting a little bit of a lurk on. You do have White Cat in hookah with the judge.
He has to do so much here. It's going to be Danby, the first one to take point. A little raise on raise action. And as they're about to creep through, that's an opening from White Cat. Will it be a further denial? No. The dink, though, does drop down. Extros to 29, still in the cubby. It is going to be NC Slasher. Has to do it solo here. Will find one, not quite the second. They've got the time. They will get that spike down. And the orbital strike. Is it available? Shiro actually finding Francis through the sky smoke here. The Viper's Pit will go down as well. This round's still on for Ivy.
Big flank coming out. Nats is going to be here super early.
It's not going to matter though. He's inside his domain. They will be able to find him. But he's taken, and that's a great clear. Not really going to be stressed when Shiro's all up in his face. And Boom get the important tying the scoreline.
It's the best counter in that scenario as well, right? Dotting I's, crossing T's, making sure that you're leaving no stone unturned. Put in the drift. Just turn into the drone. You do not want to give Ivy an opportunity to find double digits, to find a 1 versus 3. An opening kill, very important from Shiro on the line, not covered, from no trades coming on out. I like the idea from Nongshim. They are discovering that NC Slasher is on this B site, generally by himself when the rotate's coming over. He's not been fragging too hard here, right? But the fact that he gets 1 kill before getting traded, still holding advantages for the Boom side. Necessary components for this squad.
I've got mine, he says, and he certainly does. Again, it's just all about putting a little bit of a cap on some of these players, some of these individuals to break their opportunities up.
How long does Shiro decide to hold on this Showers line at the moment? You start to clear a couple of spots over at the B site. Should give you a good idea of what is happening here. Shiro noted in the Showers, but the site fully getting cleared on out.
Trying to keep them interested at this point in time. Danby out, finding Berserks, but it's also another here for Francis. Sure, Berserks gets the one, but already the opening opportunity given to Nongshim. Spike now planted. Rotation through the heavens and the big flank.
You think that the showstopper's going to have to come out, and that it does.
It absolutely does. They need it. They need it, and it won't connect either outside the lamps.
Baited by
And
the
now
gate
the
crash.
clearing, the corner. Shiro saving his friend, saving the moment. And now into this 3 versus 3, the deep position from Extros. They need to find him. That post-plant utility could be so important, but RB drops White Cat. Inside the sky smokes now will be Shiro. Has to be the right click. It's going to be awkward, but NC Slasher finds it. But there's that Molotov. There's that position we're talking about. Do they have the time? The C's that might catch. Extros can be holding on to it, but this is the thing. The time is ticking. Shiro has to hold the line, has to hit this shot, and he does. It's tied.
wait.
It's tied.
He's got it.
But it's just enough. And boom, a desperation recovery. And they take the lead back into their hands.
Oh, it gets super close, doesn't it? I like the idea from Francis when he uses that util to get deep in towards the vents. He thinks better of going a little bit further as well. Wants to make sure that he's got his eyes on the prize, the bigger picture for the team. You're thinking that the incendiary, oh, it might be missing, but in that 2 versus 1, the clutch comes out from Boom. They will maintain a lead. But the economy of Nongshim will still be permitting a bit of a buy here. They will still go at it again with an immediate pit deployed by Berserks and no dimensional drift to answer. Are you going to try and just bully your way through this?
When talking about last year's grand final, Quack said that lightning may not strike twice, but it looked like it potentially could. This game, back and forth as we hit round number 20, 10-9.
Shiro's repositioned himself yet again to a different angle.
Oh, Shiro. Again, such a powerful position, right? He misses the opening shot. He will live on, though, for now. Nightfall goes in to buy some additional time. But that flank is coming around long towards Garden as well.
It's super early, though. Nongshim don't necessarily need to try and just force their way into the site. There's a minute to play with.
They've got the info. They pulled the ultimate.
Completely reset on the round.
And now Shiro watching towards the wrong line as well. I think he's been baited out by that one a little bit.
Arby can't do anything, mate. He's got a stinger at this range? Hell no.
But look, if they pop out a hookah at the right time, right? You know, Shiro's on that line. The paint shells are going to be going out. He actually has to force himself away. 5 points of HP. Lucky to be alive here. And now the information gathered by NC Slasher, but doesn't want to give up his position. Sitting inside the sky smoke, waiting for his time. It's so important, and he will strike. But RB, that stinger, it does have some bite to it. I don't know if this one's going to settle early, though. They're ready to get moving. Around the elbow, already that position. They're up so close and personal right now. Xros opens up nicely here for Nongshim. Shiro onto that line, but it's the fake out that he gets into in. Nat's also falling. This is Nongshim looking to bring this one back. Berserks and Shiro, there is no chance. They are out. And it will be 10-10 in map number 1 this series. Already opening up nicely.
Oh, it gets a little bit oppressive when you get in towards the side as Nongshim there, isn't it? A lot of corners that they can just hold together, lock down all of the ways that Boom would get back in towards a possible retake. The Judge is not the real weapon that you want from Berserks to be able to try and get back into that as well. You just have to call it and go for the save as we do tie up.
Had to hit that shot.
Yeah, you want to save onto this weapon. He's had some good impact on it, right? The player that we've been looking to just do continual damage time and time again, contributing to the massive successes of Boom in this run at the moment. The leader of the tournament, Shiro. But it does kind of get overshadowed a little bit by the missing performance yesterday.
Just Nongshim's capacity to be able to find these thrifties, find these weaker buys.
I'll say as well, we were highlighting Danby a little bit earlier on, right? 27 kills. He's now on 28. He's being shut down just a little bit.
There.
Certainly part of the recipe there. Shut down Danby early. Simmer for 2 hours. And now Shiro, caught by the Prowler. Has to hit this shot. Does obviously have the gate crash, but they're using so much to get him through, and he repositions accordingly.
He's just here by himself. He's by himself.
Has to be the hero now. Paint Shell's back into the same position as well. The Showstopper 2 has to just tank it, has to get out, and he's back to position again. They're going to get the site for free.
RB to get the plant. He's the general player that's thrown on towards. Now we'll pick up the Nightfall too. Can confirm numbers with this one.
That's all they need, information, right? 2 stingers as well. Ivy looking towards the wrong angle, but he connects onto 1 at the very least. Now they can find a Vandal on the recovery, but Danby up close also taken. You're telling me there's a chance here, Boom. Getting their way in now, already finding the information in towards Hookah. RB's position is confirmed. However, the C's will not clasp. NC Slasher taken. A little fade on fade for a denial of service. Now Shiro also found, and that's getting onto that defusal, but Francis is going to be the denier again. Berserk trying to hold on, but all they need to do is just buy that time. Buy that time! And Francis, the thief in the night, an assassin, able to take down Boom. 11 now found for Nongshim.
This is where it starts to get chaotic, and this is where it starts to get sweaty. You can see the mental expenditure from these players, from these teams.
It's warm in Bangkok.
It is warm in Bangkok, that's right, but it is hot in the server. Trades coming on through, multi-frags required to answer immediate strats, immediate retaliation moments in the server. The decision making quick, but the decision right now is a slower one. Take the time, the importance of this first map in this best of 5. You want to start off on the right way here. You don't want to start a map down in a map that at any turning point could have been yours.
This is the thing, Komodo, that people don't understand. The importance of Ascension Pacific. These 2 teams on the stage right now making their way through Jakarta, getting to that tier 1 opportunity. Boom. Some moments of brilliance. Sure, Nongshim, a deeper run towards finals. Then finding themselves back here, back in this opportunity when only one Komodo will return.
7 players in the server right now, with the coaches in the backlines as well, have been in this exact moment in last year's Ascension. It was a nail-biter. Milliseconds decided the victor at the end from Persia's clutch out. He watches from the sidelines here for his team to hope that they will do the same thing, echo the same success.
Do it for him.
The timeout goes away. Now, Nongshim can potentially find 12 as the weaponry is not too large for Boom, and an opportunity here. It's chip damage, yes, but it is no kill.
It's chip damage onto Francis and Danby though, Komodo. Ivy finds Shiro, an important pick here. White Cat's angle forwards, challenging for sure. Has to try and face it on, but he pulls away. And now they've got a little bit of information gathering. NC Slasher, this is a tricky one. A Sheriff only, up towards Garden, and he's peppered down. I think they might have heard the audible here. He does have a Prowler in hand. But just again, how much time can they buy here? They can move through the TP if they wish.
Nice.
And now Francis finding the opening. This could be massive information gathered by that Prowler as well, Komodo. This round could be on. Oh no!
So. It's all good. Now you start to pivot towards the A site at the moment. We're looking for Berserks with this Judge yet again, but also Nats
Can't
get
only
in
be
with
the judge. Needs to be the jury and executioner as well here. And he's taken down. Not even an opportunity, but that's a little bit of an overstep. That gives Nats the opportunity to strike. And it's Ivy to find one, but that is all he will get. Nats! What a moment in time!
I just said it, right? I just said it. Can potentially get one. Comes out with more. The spacing around the Sky Smoke is supreme for him.
Overcook.
We're looking at these new players coming into this roster for Boom, where we say bye to DOS9, where Famous is not here. You come from the outside of this one, you think Famous is not going to be playing for this Boom. What is they going to look like? But it's the two new additions that have just looked so consistent.
The smallest indecision from Danby gave that opportunity to Nats, and now they're back on pistols. Now they're back on Stingers, Komodo and
what
Shiro.
Weapon do you want around the low HP, the
Oh,
low
he's
shield
got to
players?
get out, he's got to get out. He's safe for now. White Cat up on the top of the bus. Danby spotted now as well, information gathered. They start to move through their way through the Sky Smokes and the Viper's pit. It's Berserks to strike first, and now White Cat can slip the net too. It's a 3 versus 5 advantage. Boom time this, they get 12. Spike goes down now, Komodo. They've got some respite for a millisecond.
If NC Slasher can get here, he can use the Nightfall as well. Through this pit, you remove the HP, you deafen your opponents, you confirm that they're all there. Francis is trying to run away from the ult.
2 away from the orbital strike if Xros can survive. And now it's so up close and personal. They are so scared, so cautious to move inside this pit. And now with all members being so low, Nats can find one. But with the pit going down, the orbital strike comes in. Francis, Xros, they try their best. But the opportunity will not be given. Teamwork makes the dream work. And Boom will find map point here on Bind.
This is only map 1 in this series. And round number 22 on the back of Boom's timeout has just put them in the driver's seat. They now have one chance to close this map in regulation. Otherwise, we do it again. We go into overtime once more between these two teams at one of the biggest tournaments of their careers.
I'm itching for it, Komodo. The desperation feeling for me, the fans, everyone watching at home. And Danby, 27 and what?
Yeah, he's still not got a kill in these past couple of rounds. He has just been silent.
Moving up close and personal. Oh, Nats. He's going to be able to get the opportunity. That is perfect. Not getting taken by Francis. You will not throw us off this time. Francis now has a chance to hold this on. A 1 versus 4. Francis, all eyes are on you right now. Thousands from around the world to try and hold on to this map here. They're going to buy time. Boom. Not wanting to give this opportunity. That's all Francis needs. You know how good he can be here. Pausing, freezing. He creeps up towards mid. That Spike still in vision, still in an obvious spot. But as they move towards the line, it's the swing from Shiro. A man who has been absent in the playoffs. We talked about how the Yoru of Shiro needed to stand up tall. And that will be Boom. Giving themselves the opening, giving themselves the opportunity here to fight their way back to Pacific.
Doing what they could not last Ascension. Besting Nongshim, the then Sin Prisa Gaming on this map. It got so close then, but they changed the path. They changed the dimensions in this one. Shiro is back in the server today. Nats as well, topping for them. This team is so damn hungry to finally topple Nongshim Red Boss. They've not been able to do that.
We needed one thing, Komodo. One thing only. This series to deliver. And so far, that is exactly what we're getting, exactly what we're witnessing at this point in time. It had to be the Clash of Titans, a battle of the ages. And it's only map number 1 finished, baby. But I'm seeing good signs. And I've got some of the greatest minds here in Valorant to talk you through as to why very, very soon. But again, just another one of those moments of brilliance. So let's break it all down here on the desk, right here, right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I am a pretty great mind in this game. Oh my God, what a way to start this series on the Bind. It did not disappoint, and I have to say it was as chaotic as the last time we saw this Bind a year ago back in Ascension.
Oh my goodness, what a banger game to get us started. I love that Boom went for this aggressive pick of mine. They said we want a second chance on this map, and they took that chance today, rewriting the wrongs of last year in this exact matchup. They come out swinging, get that big lead. I get a little bit worried, Noxim start coming back, but then they come alive, close out this opening map, and now they're in the driver's seat.
Looks like the prep is definitely paying off so far. They did go for the blind. We were a little bit cautious about that pick.
Oh yeah.
But it looks really good for them. Boom started so well, and then Noxim started coming back. And I was a little bit nervous for Boom, to be honest. Some of the clutches not going their way. There was that damn big clutch.
Oh.
I thought it maybe broke the mental from Boom there for map 1. But then they really bounced back after that. They even lost the pistol after the half, and then just looked really good after that, to be honest. They did really well to kind of get away from Francis into the early round for those first couple of rounds they were winning. You can see a very even game. First kills 11 to 13, and we see the score line as well, 13 to 11, but for Boom in this case.
This was a lot of fun. I think a lot of rounds that should have gone one way suddenly went the other.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fantastic Francis moments, but Danby absolutely on fire on that raise.
Yeah, I mean, Danby was really trying his best, man. He was really trying to get this team across the line, coming in with 28 kills. How many of those were 4Ks, Ewok? He was lighting up the server, but on the other side, I gotta talk about my boy, Nats. I love that he was standing up from round 2.
I think that's the
He
game
was
plan
stood up.
today. That's the game plan. It started working for them yesterday at the end.
Yeah.
Right? It was too late yesterday. So he just decided, okay, I'm doing it every round from the start of the game.
I love it.
And that's where he gets the MVP.
You know what? My favorite bit is that he didn't even get any kills for like the first 3 rounds, but he was stood up anyway. He was bringing the hype. I love it, man. I think this is exactly what he needed. We're hearing about how this young guy is the hype man of this team. There was a bit of a void there left when Zespu did move away, so I love that they're really filling this back in. I love that Nats is stepping up when it matters most for this Boom squad.
I would have given the MVP even if he didn't kill.
Yeah.
To be honest, he's hyping up the boys. Everyone's playing better because of it.
I like it. I like the standing up. What do you think of the hyping and standing when you get no kills, Alex?
It's the meta right now, right? Thanks to Lysol in Toronto, I think he started a phenomenon, global phenomenon.
I was on the wrong side of that one. It
Yeah,
didn't feel
you're
great.
standing out in front of you. Yeah, it's super annoying actually.
Ewok was
Surprisingly
talking about
annoying.
Farming aura.
We were talking about Ewok was mentioning we need coaches to start standing up during timeouts.
You can only do that in China.
Yeah.
Because China, they can see the coach.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. You actually. So if we were in Shanghai Champions, the coaches have to stand up.
Okay, well, this is feedback for Pacific. If we could get the coaches back on stage, Ewok
please.
might also consider coming back. Now, what's really interesting, welcome to the desk. You guys know Alex from Paper Rex. Coach got a trophy. Got 2 coaches here who got trophies. But what's really interesting, a lot of people, sorry. We got a coach who never made it to playoffs. That is a serious record as well. Not every coach can make that claim.
It kind of goes in my tears here right now.
Oh, perfect.
Brutal.
No
The student honor.
Regional trophy, international trophy.
One international trophy, yeah.
Welcome to the roasting desk. It's really fun. We have 2 teams playing today. You guys have watched these teams since Ascension and even longer. Well, you know, you have RQ obviously has history with Boom. RQ never played Boom in Pacific.
Yeah, somehow we wanted to kind of have that Indo derby.
Yeah.
But apparently the script said, yeah, it's not happening.
And Nongshim, you know, everyone was comparing SPG to Paper X back then. And you guys never ended up facing off either. Do you think it's a good thing? Are you guys both kind of relieved this never happened?
No, I mean, I want to play everyone in the league, you know. But I played Boom 3 times.
Oh, really?
How many times do you guys play them?
Nongshim?
Yeah. Must be 3
I
as
think
well.
3 times as well.
three
Yeah, 3 as well.
So I don't know how it's built, but
Yeah, it
it
just
is
ends
what
up
it
like
is,
that,
I guess.
right?
Yeah.
So you only really got to witness a bit of it. Now, both of these squads ended up putting, you know, really, really young players, underage players, on their teams. Do you think this was a good move? Like, generally, how do you feel about, you know, getting fresh people on the squad?
I mean, particularly for Boom, they have two new guys, right? For them to make it back here, I think it's a very, I mean, the call is really strong, you know. So I'm very impressed. I didn't think they'll go far because, you know, if someone's untested, you go into Ascension, there's a lot of pressure. Yeah, this is really impressive.
And how about for you, Ewok?
For Boom, I think they made good changes. Difficult changes though, because there was a very important part that DOS9 and Famous did play for the team. So I think it was needed in terms of what was happening in stage 2 for them. So then just to have some fresh blood, some fresh energy and everything, I think was very important for them coming into this tournament.
I also think it shows the strength of this core, like you said, for them to be able to get these younger players up to speed, as well as the coaching staff, get them to fit in, get that synergy to really start working, and now we're seeing it put together on the stage. These are aggressive changes that people were doubting, and they're showing exactly why they can make it work. So I think they've done everything they needed to, and we saw it in that last map. You see the effect of Nats, you see the effect of Whitecat. These two players all throughout this tournament are really starting to come into their own now. It's coming to a head here.
They won Bind. I think this is something they really wanted to do. It's probably been on their mind forever. It's just
For a year, they've been waiting.
It's been weighing on them. You know what? They went back to Ascension to redo Bind. It almost feels like that sometimes. We are going into Ascent next, Morgan. You know, they finally took that Bind. Do you think this is a good momentum for Boom? Because we've seen them kind of go up and down.
You know, we were talking about this backstage in the green room. When we saw Boom go 6-0 up, I said that was exactly the start that Boom needed. As soon as you settle into this game with a strong start like that, you forget about the woes of yesterday. You forget about those games where you're massively behind because you're so in the moment. You're so easy to get hyped up. Them winning this map, more importantly, the map that was map 5 last year, the map that they ultimately lost on, for them to be able to rewrite history, start off with a win there, it's very easy now to go backstage and you go, hey guys, it's different this time around. We've just seen it. We just won on a map where we lost. There's nothing we can't do now. So this Boom team are going to be fired up.
We were worried.